Tarot friends, this is Ultraviolet Morgan, and I'm going to unbox the Wildwood Tarot. I bought this secondhand, so may or may not be in order. This is the box. I love it. The Wildwood Tarot will take you on a mystical journey for answers. I'm definitely not going to go and read the whole back of the deck. This is the last deck in my house that I have not opened yet. But, of course, I have ordered some more, so I've proven myself to be quite the little tarot and oracle card addict. I definitely have some more on their way. A few that are on my officially written down on my wish list, and a few that are just ones that they're all secondhand, and some of them are cards I wanted, or some of them are just cards that were a good deal, and a couple, like 2, 3 maybe, are actually on my official wish list, which I really need to work on the wish list. So this is gorgeous. Looks like a hermit card. Probably. So yeah, okay. Well, these are not my favorites, and I especially don't like that they're divided into 2. That drives me nuts. But they're not my least favorite. They're not the ones where the cards go under and get lost. Also, already from the feel of these, the card stock feels really similar to the Camelot Oracle that I just did, which is really, really disappointing because I don't care for the card stock, but hopefully the cards themselves will make up for it. I've heard such good things about the Wildwood Tarot. I know a lot of people really love the Wildwood Tarot. So I guess we'll see. So, decent sized book. Descriptions of the cards. We don't want to look at those too much just yet. I flipped through it backwards because basically it's easier. I'm a lefty, so I'm holding the phone in my left hand. Return to the green. Whoopsie. Through the wildwood. Okay. This looks interesting. The Wheel of the Year, okay. So for a card, it looks like we get a picture, some position in the wheel, little description, meaning, reading points. That sounds interesting. And roots and branches. So overall, with a very quick flip through this book, it looks like a good book. This deck, I've been opening mainly oracles, I think. I've done some tarots, but it's good to get back into more tarot decks. So here's the Fool. I like how okay, so it's probably a female because of the skirts. And because it looks like a female body. I like her bare feet. I like the rainbow bridge here. I was originally going to say Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. I was originally going to say I liked how she was turned away. She wouldn't necessarily know if it was a male or a female, but it seems most likely to be female. And this fool is renamed the Wanderer, card 0. Number 1, the Shaman. Very good. Very good. The Seer, even better. Okay. So definitely there are some things off the bat that I really do like about this deck. I just really wish the cardstock was different. It's matte, which people like. Maybe that's just the difference. I'm not used to matte cards. I don't know. The Green Woman. So this is the Wildwood Tarot, and clearly it is the Green Man. Gorgeous. Celtic, shamanic, nature-based. Number 5, the Ancestor. Like that. The Ancestor. The Forest Lovers. The cards themselves, I'm really digging. The Archer. The Stag. The Hooded Man. These cards are all different. The Wheel. The Woodward. I'm looking forward to working with this deck. The Mirror. The Journey. That's fantastic. Number 13. That's the Death card. The Death card is called The Journey. Balance. The Guardian. The Blasted Oak. The Pole Star. It's really beautiful. I'm just gonna zoom like crazy. Just fill that image. Just fill the camera with that image. Wow. Just felt like I needed a moment of that. The Moon on the Water. So now I just noticed the Camelot Oracle is John Matthews, and the Wildwood Tarot is Mark Ryan and John Matthews. So that explains some of the similarities. The Sun of Life. But I do like this deck more. The Great Bear. The World Tree. Page of Stones. Page of Bows. Page of Arrows. Page of Vessels, which is the otter. Knight of Bows. The fox, or fox. Knight of Vessels, eel. Knight of Stones, horse. Knight of Arrows, hawk. Queen of Bows, hare. One of my animals. Queen of Arrows, swan. Queen of Stones, bear. Queen of Vessels, salmon. King of Arrows, kingfisher. Something tells me I'm going to learn a lot about animals working with this deck. King of Bows, adder. King of Stones, wolf. King of Vessels, heron. I don't know much about heron, to tell you the truth. Ace of Vessels, the waters of life. Beautiful, love that. Ace of Stones, the foundation of life. It's also really similar to my Ace of Stones in my Chrysalis deck, which, of course, I'm not going to find the ace if I'm looking for it. But the Ace of Stones image is very similar. Just can't find it naturally. Ace of Bows. That's really beautiful. Ace of Arrows, the breath of life. Have I missed? I've missed on every one of these. Spark of life. The foundation of life. Maybe I saw that one. So the foundation of life, the spark of life, the breath of life. Two of Bows. Decision. This is pretty cool. I actually don't know if I have a keyword deck yet. This might be accidentally my first keyword deck. That's just a keyword and not like a whole bunch of stuff like the Angels Tarot by Doreen Virtue. Two of Vessels, attraction. Trey. Interesting. Two of Arrows, injustice. Two of Stones, challenge. Three of Stones, community, creativity. Oh, good. It's a little bit different. I don't know if I've seen that one as a Three of Pentacles before, but I like it. Three of Bows, fulfillment. I like the way this deck's arranged a little bit differently with all the threes together. Three of Vessels, joy. It's just a little worn out. That's okay. Three of Arrows, jealousy. I'm not going to look at or for the keywords so much right now because I want to look at the... I have a hard time doing words and pictures at the same time. 4 of vessels. I like that. Smaller vessels are pouring into the larger vessels. Boredom. But she doesn't care. She's bored. 4 of arrows. 4 of bows. Celebration. It's gorgeous. 4 of stones. Protection. 5 of arrows. Frustration. 5 of bows. Empowerment. Okay. 5 of stones. Endurance. Like that. 5 of vessels. Ecstasy. Yeah, I like that too. 5 of arrows. Oh, 6 of 6. Was this a 6 or a 5? Because it's a 5. I'm trying to think of 5 of cups being ecstasy. Doesn't seem right. Maybe, I don't know. 6 of arrows. Transition. This reminds me of a book I read a long time ago that I can't remember the title of, so that's not helpful to you. 6 of stones. Exploitation. Fantastic. 6 of bows. Abundance. 6 of vessels. Reunion. Beautiful. 7 of bows. Clearance. 7 of arrows. Insecurity. 7 of stones. Healing. Nice, very nice. I'm going through these quickly. 7 of vessels. Mourning. And I'm not having a lot to say about them all. But that doesn't mean I don't. I feel like I just need to work with them for a while. 8 of bows. Hearth fire, I mean. I'm pretty tired too. I think I like the feeling of these. I like the atmosphere and the theme. 8 of arrows. Struggle. Oh, 8 of stones. Skill. 8 of vessels. Rebirth. I love the themes on the cards of the keywords. Nine of arrows. Dedication. 9 of vessels. Generosity. 9 of stones. Tradition. 9 of bows. Respect. Nice. 10 of bows. Responsibility. 10 of stones. Home. 10 of arrows. Instruction. That's a different take for sure. 10 of vessels. Happiness. Wow. It's a really interesting deck. a lot of departures, a lot of stuff, a lot of new stuff to learn, a lot of new ways of looking at things. Yeah. I'm pretty excited to work with that deck. So I think I'm gonna go probably get some sleep because I'm really tired and I've yawned several times. Go ahead and leave comments below. What do you think about the deck? What do you think about the video? Have you worked with this deck before? What do you find? Are your thoughts about it? Etc., etc. Subscribe, of course, and click on the bell so you can get updates. I do a lot of unboxings. I do intend to do more pick a card readings, some challenges, some rambles, some individual card meaning type of things. I've got a series in my head I want to start of how what to do with your cards instead of trying to memorize them. I was originally thinking of doing one video that was 20 things to do instead of memorizing your cards. But then I thought, wouldn't it be better just to do separate videos, because I feel like that one would be really long for one thing, but I don't have to wait until I've got 20. I can just do the ones I can think of now, and I can think of a lot of them, honestly, and some of them really can use their own videos, so I've kind of got an idea to do a series on that. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Stay tuned. Until next time, Ultraviolet is saying, be well, tarot friends.